So if we want to explore any configuration, because we want different from this initial one, we have to go to this property window where we can change every single thing that is listed in the table where we have the investments and the corresponding cost. For example, we have the saw buffer capacity. This is the first element we can change. Initially it is 10, we can change it to 11. And if we run the model, okay, we might see that at some point we have up to 11 items here. Okay, that might be the case because this is maybe too small. Okay, we might count up to 11 bars here, and the investment is 1,000 euros because we've increased the capacity of one buffer in one unit. Okay, and we can run the model and see the results and see if it had an impact on the performance of our system, which probably is not the case. But anyways, we can go back to 10, okay? And notice that when we change the value from 10 to 11, that change to bold, that means that that is different from the initial situation. So by taking a quick look to this window, you can see what you already changed and have an idea of what you have done so far. So let's imagine, for example, that this is not, I haven't analyzed the numbers for me to decide that this is a good option. This is something that I'll discuss in a different playlist. But imagine I just want to duplicate the saw. So I go to the saw and I see, sorry, this is okay, new saw. I can go here and change it to true, sorry. So new saw true. Or we can reduce the processing time by 10%. We can change this option to this value here and so on. Okay, we can change the mean time between failures. We can increase it so that we have a saw that fails less often, or we can in this case decrease the mean time to repair to get it back again working in less time. And the same, we can convert the conveyor to a roller by changing this to true. We can have a new conveyor. We can change the speed so that it goes faster, and so on. These are kind of self-explanatory, and these changes represent whatever you can do, all you can do. That is in the menu of investments you have, and I explained before. So I said, for example, what I'm going to do is to introduce a new saw, okay, and I'm going to run the model with that change. And when I do that, okay, I see that I've used almost half of my budget. Okay, this saw is very costly, and we'll see the results. So we've improved just a little bit from 1.8 or something like that to 8.9. So this is not a good investment because we've improved just a little bit our production, our hourly production, and nevertheless we've spent most of our investment. Not most, but quite an amount of it. So what you can do with this is to identify what is worth investment, so that you invest where you have some element which is behaving as a bottleneck, and investing there will have an impact on your system. That is why this is less risky than analyzing that on an Excel file, because here you see how the effect of improving the capacity of a stage propagates, okay, and what is the overall impact of some change. That is something you cannot do in Excel, and of course that is not something you can do just by intuition by using rules of thumb. That is why simulation is very valuable, because you have a digital twin for you to explore different configurations and to be sure that what you get in your system is what you had in your model when you run it and you analyzed it.